Hey guys, welcome to the carriage house of Wildwood Estate, better known on Facebook as Wildwood Weddings. Today is August 3rd, 2024, and I'm doing a little updated video for a couple who lives 4 hours away, and they're not going to be able to see the place before their wedding. I plan to do like a live video chat with them later, but I'm not the most tech-savvy person, so I thought I'd go ahead and do a video tour on here as well in case anybody else is kind of in the same position, wants a tour but is not able to get out here in person. I have lots of couples who get married here from out of state or whatnot and don't ever see the place prior to their wedding day or meet me. By the way, my name is Amanda Mathis. I'm the owner and operator of Wildwood Weddings. So this front room is what we call the vestibule. It is used a variety of ways depending on what kind of wedding you want. I'll start over here. Some couples, and not all couples, but some couples like to have a memorial table. And what that is you lay out different photos and trinkets of loved ones who have passed and that you wish were with you. In those cases, I usually put my 4-foot table over here and let the couple choose from one of my signs. Some couples bring their own signs. And you just add your photos to it. This antique mail sorter is used a variety of different ways. Most often it's used for like your guest books or card boxes, things like that. Sometimes when a couple doesn't want a guest book, they'll just have me like display their cake in the center of the wreath. That looks really pretty. You've probably seen photos on my Facebook page of the different things I've done. Speaking of guest books, while I provide a lot of things, the couple needs to provide their own guest book. And something that's becoming more common is instead of an actual book, people will bring like an object that they can display in their home, maybe like a wood board that can be hung up on the wall for people to sign. I also have a honeymoon fund box you can borrow from, many card boxes to borrow from. Next, I'm going to show you behind this door, even though it's not the prettiest area, it is pretty important. It is our ADA compliant restroom for your guests. And then it has also got a little modest dressing area for our grooms. The bride has a little bit of a fancier area because, well, brides tend to take more pre-wedding photos than grooms do. So it's necessary. For indoor ceremonies, this is our ceremony room. It's got a pretty wood ceiling. I hung these patio lights just to kind of add a little bit of a magical feel to it. We can fit a maximum of about 30 people comfortably in this room for indoor ceremonies. I don't have the backdrop decorated, but you've probably seen photos on Facebook of how I've decorated for indoor weddings. For those who do outdoor ceremonies, which is, you know, the more desirable type of wedding here, a lot of people use this space for like receptions. If they choose to pay extra for the reception, they will use it to, you know, put their food, tables, dancing, whatnot. But outdoors is where it's at. And right now things aren't quite as pretty as they are in the spring and early summer. August is kind of that dry season where the green isn't quite as bright anymore, but got these patio lights here, a little dancing area where couples sometimes have their first dance. I should have done this video yesterday evening, because then you'd be able to see the lights in the trees. For evening weddings, it really adds an element of magic when the lights in the trees are turned on. You kind of see them there. They're not on right now, but And in the fall, it is very lovely out here. So this is the outdoor arbor. We keep it pretty close to the back deck just because different guests have different needs. Some, you know, have handicapped guests that can't walk too far. So while you can do photography all over the property, the ceremonies we try to keep up close. Plus, you get to utilize the overflow seating of the picnic tables. So let's say you choose the 24 chair option. Well, you can see another 24 at the 4 adult picnic tables. And then there's also a children's picnic table. So that's about 50 guests. You can really push your guest count to about 60 if you have like a large wedding party, because they're all going to be standing and they're not going to need, you know, seats or whatnot. Let's walk over in this direction. Hey, Ruffy, you want to come inside? It's kind of hot out here. I'm bringing you over here because I just recently strung up some more magical patio lights. There's my other black cat. And again, I should have done this video yesterday evening so you could really see the lights better. I have posted other videos in the past that show the lights better. In the evening, it makes for a really cool like photo backdrop. And even when you're just looking at them off in the distance, it almost has like this fairy light feel, or like fireflies in the background. That's what it always reminds me of. And now we'll make our way up to the bridal suite. Oh, it's so hot already this morning. Now you will notice when we walk in that there is a bed in the bridal suite. You'll be like, why is there a bed in the bridal suite? And that is because eventually we want the bridal suite to be a honeymoon suite where couples can stay overnight. And so that's why there's a bed. It's not quite ready to be a honeymoon suite just yet. Again, we have another really pretty vaulted wood ceiling. Pretty fireplace that brides like to pose by after they get ready. I always decorate the fireplace to match your theme. Don't go buying a bride hanger because I already have one. A pretty mirror for those reflection shots that are so popular. Speaking of things that I don't want you spending money on, got plenty of flower girl baskets, ring pillows, ring boxes, signs to choose from. They're not displayed here, but I even have some signs for your fur babies if you want to get your dogs involved in your wedding. And then here is the bride's restroom where she can get ready. Again, eventually we want it to be a honeymoon suite, but it's not quite yet. And we have had rather large wedding parties of like 5 bridesmaids and the bride in here all getting ready together. And while it does get a little tight when there's that many people, it still works.